Once upon a time, in a quiet village named Lorisha, there dwelled a man named Kilom. He wasn't just an ordinary man. He possessed something extraordinary, the magic wealth, passed down through his family for generations. This wasn't just any wealth. It had the power to bring happiness and prosperity to everyone around him. Kilom was a kind-hearted man, always eager to help those in need. He had 3 wives, Eleanor, Isabella, and Arabella. Each wife had her unique qualities that added warmth and love to their household. People in Lorisha admired Kilom for his kindness. They called him a benevolent patron and looked up to him. Elana, the eldest, was a skilled herbalist. She tended to the lush garden behind their cozy home, growing healing herbs and fragrant flowers. Elana's laughter could chase away the darkest clouds, and her soothing teas cured ailments both physical and emotional. Isabella, the middle wife, was an artist. She painted vibrant scenes of their village, capturing the essence of life, the laughter of children, the colors of the market, and the sunsets over the hills. Isabella's art adorned their walls, filling their home with warmth and inspiration. Abila, the youngest, was a fierce protector. She trained with the village warriors, her eyes sharp and her spirit unyielding. Abila's love for Kilom was fierce, and she vowed to shield him from any harm that dared approach their doorstep. The villagers marveled at their unconventional family. How can 3 wives live together without jealousy? They wondered. But Kilom knew the secret: love multiplied. It did not divide. Every morning, Kilom walked to the aroma of Elana's herbal brews. He would sip the tea, feeling its healing touch, and kiss her forehead. "Thank you, my dear," he'd say. Elana would smile, her eyes crinkling at the corners. During the day, Kilom would sit with Isabella in her sunlit studio. She'd paint scenes of their life, their children playing by the river, the wildflowers blooming in spring. Kilom would watch her brush strokes, marveling at how she captured their love on canvas. And in the evenings, Kilom sparred with Abila in the courtyard. She'd swing her wooden sword, her laughter ringing out. "You're getting slow, my love," she'd tease. Kilom would feign exhaustion, and she'd pull him into a passionate kiss. Their nights were a symphony of whispered secrets, shared dreams, and tangled limbs. Kilom would lie between Elana and Isabella, their warmth cocooning him. Abila would guard their door, her sword leaning against the wall. When Kilom fell ill, Elana brewed potent potions. Isabella painted him scenes of their happiest memories. Arabella stood vigil, her eyes fierce against any intruders. Together, they nursed him back to health. The villagers watched in awe. "How do they do it?" they'd murmur. Kilom would chuckle, his heart full. "Love," he'd say. "Love is our bond." And so, Kilom and his 3 wives lived a life of joy and purpose. They danced under moonlit skies, sang songs around the fire, and planted seeds of love that blossomed into a beautiful garden of family. In Lorisha, they became legends: the man with 3 wives who loved him fiercely, and the wives who cherished each other as sisters. Their home echoed with laughter, their hearts intertwined like the vines in Elana's garden. Eleanor, the eldest wife, was wise beyond her years. She offered advice and guidance to Kilom and their children, helping them navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Isabella, the middle wife, had a heart as big as the sky. She was gentle and nurturing, always ready to comfort and care for those who needed it most. Her presence brought peace and tranquility to their home. Arabella, on the other hand, was full of energy and spirit. She brought laughter and joy wherever she went, infusing their household with excitement and adventure. Despite their happiness, Kilom and his wives longed for something more, a daughter. Throughout their family's history, no female had ever been born, and Kilom often wondered if fate would ever grant them this blessing. Even though Kilom didn't have a daughter, he felt happy knowing he made a difference in the lives of others. And so, the story of Kilom, his wives, and their sons continued, a tale of love, kindness, and hope in Lorisha. But even as they hoped for a daughter, Kilom and his wives dedicated themselves to using their magic wealth for the betterment of Lorisha. They built schools, hospitals, and community centers, ensuring that everyone in the village had access to education, healthcare, and support. The people of Lorisha admired Kilom and his family for their generosity and kindness. They looked up to them as leaders and role models, grateful for all they had done to improve their lives. As the years passed, Kilom and his wives were blessed with sons, strong, healthy boys who brought joy and laughter to their home. Each son inherited his father's kindness and his mother's virtues, growing into fine young men who were beloved by all. And though Kilom's heart still yearned for a daughter, he took comfort in the knowledge that his sons would continue his legacy of love and compassion. They would be the ones to carry on his work, ensuring that Lorisha remained a place of peace and prosperity for generations to come. Generations would come and go, but the memory of Kilom and his extraordinary family would endure, a testament to the power of love and compassion to transcend the barriers of time and space. And though a daughter never graced their home, Kilom's heart remained full, knowing that he had made a difference in the lives of so many, and that, perhaps, was the greatest treasure of all. And so, the story of Kilom, his wives, and their sons continued, a testament to the power of love, kindness, and generosity in shaping the world around them. And though they never received the daughter they had hoped for, Kilom and his family knew that they were truly blessed to have each other. The story of Kilom and his family teaches us many valuable lessons about love, compassion, and the power of unity. One of the most important lessons is that love knows no bounds and can multiply rather than divide. Despite having 3 wives, Kilom and his family lived harmoniously, supporting and cherishing each other. They showed us that when there is love and respect among family members, even the most unconventional arrangements can thrive. Another lesson we learn is the importance of embracing each other's unique qualities and strengths. Eleanor, Isabella, and Arabella each had their own talents and characteristics that contributed to the well-being of their family.